All right, so this is a trunk and we show the abdominal pelvic cavity. So look from here, as you can see, right there, this one right there. That's a diaphragm. See, diaphragm is like this. So more posteriorly, see that like that's a diaphragm. That's diaphragm right there. That's central tendon, and then that's a muscle. Look at the muscle. Look at how much muscle right posteriorly. See, the anteriorly is not too much muscles. So that's why this like this. So there's a muscle right here, more posteriorly and the sideway. And the interior you don't have much. So that's why when you diaphragm moving down, they're pulling downward, and they're pushing the anteriorly and the inferiorly. That's how diaphragm moves when diaphragm contracting. So, all right, look right here. This one right there, those two supposed to connect in that's the esophageal hiatus. That one is venous hiatus. This one is aortic hiatus. So that's T8, supposed to be T8, T10, and the T12 level, and the vertebral level. Those are supposed to be a cruise. Left cruise, right cruise. Right cruise, you should kind of go that way and then make a circle. So right cruise make a more contribution for the esophageal hiatus, which make external esophageal sphincters. All right, now look at it from this one. Also, you can look at this kidney, left side, right side. Left side is higher, right side is lower, probably pushed by the liver. It's right there. Okay, on top of it, suppose you have an adrenal gland, which is removed. Now, this one is from T12 to L2, vertebral level. Okay, this one is from L1 to L3, vertebral level, supposedly. Now you can see those are renal artery, renal vein, renal artery, renal vein, to get the blood in and out. So it's coming down this way. You can see here, there's a psoas major, psoas major only. Actually, there's psoas minor. This one is psoas minor, kind of major, kind of fused together. Look at the psoas major right here. The tendon, you can see the tendon right here. That's psoas minor tendon. So this is psoas minor. This is psoas major. That's psoas major. Can you see the minor sitting on top of major? Okay, same as on this side too. See, that's a minor. That's a major, big major right here. Okay, and then move more laterally on the right side, lateral on the right, left side. See right here, there's a shiny one right here. That's the iliolumbar ligament. Okay, now, so from that ligament all the way up, the muscle right here, that's a QL muscles. See, that's a QL muscle here. That's QL muscle. Here is a QL muscle too. Okay, now, speak of the QL muscle, and then right there, the muscle fiber is kind of horizontal way. You can see a little bit. See, that's right there. That muscle fiber goes this way, horizontal way, kind of circle that way. Okay, that's transverse abdominis, TA muscle. So QL, TL, and look at how big right there. The fibers goes this way. Do you see the fibers goes that way? Mm-hmm. And then the fibers goes this way too. Look at the fibers. See the fibers right there? So that's why the muscle pull the diaphragm inferiorly and anteriorly. Okay, the muscle kind of push it this way. All right, so don't get confused. So right here, just a little bit, right? Just a little bit right here. That's the transverse abdominis. Okay, see the transverse abdominis. Okay, now QL, transverse abdominis, right there. Okay, and then that's peripheral muscle of diaphragm. And here, moving down here, you can see this one, that's iliacs. Okay, iliacs, psoas major converge to be iliopsoas inserted on the trochanter. Okay, all right, that's muscles. Now, look at this organs, nerves, since we're talking about the nerve. Nerve on this one is not very good. Well, subcostal nerve, which is immediately under the number 12 ribs. That's the easy one to see it. But on this side, you can see the right nerve right here. Usually this one kind of cross, kind of toward the ASIS area. See, that's ASIS. Left side, right side. Okay, if you see the nerve go right there, usually that's either inguinal, either hypogastric. Sometimes those two share a chunk. Sometimes they don't. Like this one, right here. But this one, either hypogastric, either inguinal. They both can toward the ASIS. Okay? But this one looks like either inguinal here, a little bit lower, the cross it. So if you want to further trace down, I have to trace this one. But anyway, so please remember, either hypogastric, either inguinal, both can share a chunk because both come from the L1 spinal nerve. And then they travel inferiorly and laterally, go to the ASIS. And right that spot right here, they pierce through. See that getting into the pierce through what? The muscle right, this guy right here. That turns towards abdominis. Okay? And then they travel in the space between internal oblique and the transverse abdominis. So they travel like this way. You see what I'm doing here? That's how they travel. The anterior wall is gone. That's why I'm putting a nerve right there. Between the nerve right there, it's gonna like this. So between this muscle right there, that's how they travel. So this transverse abdominis, internal oblique. Okay, get to the middle point right here. This nerve gonna pierce through what? Then pierce through right there. Can you see the nerve come out? So between what? Between internal oblique and but under the external oblique, that muscle like this. And then the child get into what? Get into the canal. And then get to deeper, pierce through the muscle and then get into the canal. And then get to destination. Scrotum. Okay, actually more just right here. That's what I root of a superior part. So that's either inguinal and either hypogastric could be there too. Either hypogastric still going the same way, but it pierce through between the transverse abdominis and the internal oblique. That's what the child like now. Okay, to the middle point, this will never come out. Now this is external, that's the internal. But the child will go like this. See right here, between the middle point and the pubic symphysis. So that area is that area. Do you see that I'm talking about? That area. That's the middle point of the inguinal ligament. Inguinal middle point. Right here. That area. It's either hypogastric. Here is either inguinal. So now there's a nerve always on the top. There's another nerve on top of this psoas major. Pierce through the psoas major and then travel on the surface is called genital femoral nerve. See a genital femoral nerve. So genital femoral nerve here. See on top of the surface, psoas major. This nerve should have a branch to get into deep ring and get it into the canal and then superficial ring and then go all the way to scrotum. Oh, sorry. So all the way to the scrotum. So innervate the sensory-wise for inferior portion or inferior and posterior portion of scrotum. All right. So that's either inguinal, either hypogastric, and genital femoral. Now there's another nerve which is a landmark right here. It's always cross. It appears out under psoas major, and then cross over iliacs, and then travel under inguinal ligament and ASIS, and come out here. See that here? See that nerve? How to travel like this. Same thing on right here too. See that nerve? Comes out under psoas major and then travel inferiorly laterally between inguinal ligament and the ASIS and then come down this way, which is showing right here. So that's for lateral side of the femoral area. So lateral cutaneous femoral nerve. So last two nerves right there. This nerve, this is psoas major. On lower portion of psoas major, lateral to that, you have right there. That's femoral nerve. You see that? It's continuation there. See that right? This nerve. So this is femoral triangle. So NAV. You can see that, right? Okay. Now, same thing right here too. See that? This femoral just chop it off part. Like this one's still here. Okay. Now on the medial side. Medially to the psoas major. You see it pretty shiny in the cadaver lab. You see a shiny nerve right there. This one, that's arbitrator nerve. Can you see that? That's arbitrator nerve. And that's arbitrator nerve. So if you trace this arbitrator nerve, see this one? Come down. Arbitrator nerve. Okay, come down. Arbitrator nerve come from L2, L3, L4 contribution. Same thing as what? That's femoral nerve too. L2, L3, L4. So 2, 3, 4 from L. Make those two nerves. Arbitrator nerve and femoral nerve. Arbitrator nerve is on the lateral side of psoas major. This one is on the medial side of psoas major. Okay, and then look, if we trace this nerve, see right there, the disappear into the hole right here. Supposedly the hole, you cannot see, but it can disappear. That hole is supposed to be arbitrator foramen. Okay. So that's arbitrator. You see the muscle right there? That's arbitrator internals. I'm pointing that. That's arbitrator internals. Same thing on this side too. See right here, it's better. You see this one is better. Right there. Do you see that? Right there. Yeah, you see that? Right there. Arbitrator nerve. Come down all the way. See the arbitrator internals muscles? Okay, the arbitrator nerve disappear, right? Gonna come out to be over that. They're divided into anterior and posterior division for the medial compartment of the muscle of the thigh. So if you look at that right there, it's a vessel right there too. See that those blue and the red one? Those are arbitrator internal, arbitrator arteries, arbitrator veins. Okay. So now that's all 7 nerves. 1, subcostal, iliohypogastric, ilioinguinal, lateral cutaneous femoral, that's 4, genital femoral, that's 5, femoral nerve, and arbitrator nerve. Total 7. All right. So look right here. One thing I forgot to mention to you. Right there, you see that this one? That's ureter. See that ureter? Ureter. The ureter on this side too. Ureter. So, right that spot, right there, we call pelvic area, right? Usually that area is kind of around the lunar triangle between the lunar vertebral column and the number 12 ribs. Okay. So that area, and then travel this down. If you look right here, okay, that's you. Look right there. That's ureter. What's right here? You see that? That's called ridge or brim. In my slides, I use that word called BRIM, right? The brim of the pelvic ridge. So can you see that? So this one pops ureter up. So make it up. The urine flow right there and then stop. When the flow, the speed of its flow stop, make this potential spot of what? Stone formation. So stone formation must come in right there. The second right here, and then next one is right that spot. Disappear into. This is bladder. So those 3 spots, 1, 2, 3, but that one is most common. Okay, now look vessels. Or somebody may ask this one, what's right there? Those are sympathetic trunk. Okay? Sympathetic trunk supposed to cover under, supposedly, it is under the psoas major. But this one kind of come out a little bit. Okay, supposed to be covered by, cover under the psoas major. Okay. There's another nerve supposed to be here, sympathetic trunk, and then make some of this network kind of like here. There's a nerve like this. In your cadaver part, you can see much better. That nerve from that nerve coming down here. Left side, right side make a contribution of this kind of nerve. This right there is called superior hypogastric nerve, which is sympathetic. That's why I say more lordosis, more tension for that superior hypogastric nerve. And then this nerve go all the way down to the tip of go all the way down, not the inside the rectum, all the way down to the tip of anterior surface of the tip of coccygeal bone. That area now we call it inferior hypogastric nerve. Here we call it superior hypogastric nerve. Okay, and then we keep going down to the tip of the coccygeal bones. Now it's changing the name to be inferior hypogastric nerve. Over there, there's some nerve from S2 to S4. So inferior hypogastric nerve is mixed up of both sympathetic and the parasympathetic. And the superior hypogastric nerve, only sympathetic. All right, so look here. This is descending aorta bifurcated at L4 level. L4 vertebral level. Bifurcated into left and the right common iliac artery. Okay, and then each common iliac artery divided into external iliac artery and the internal iliac artery. External one continue to be what? Like right here. See, external one continue to be femoral artery. Okay, so this one's chopped off. Same thing for the external iliac vein here. See, continue to be what? Femoral vein. Okay, now look at this internal iliac artery right here. That's the internal iliac artery. Okay, now internal external can divide into this superior and the inferior gluteal arteries. See that? The sandwich, there's the nerve. Okay, let me see that. Right there is a piriformis. Can you see that? Can you see that right there? The muscle right here, kind of sandwiched by this superior gluteal, inferior gluteal artery. Sandwich, the muscle sandwiched by this one right there. That's piriformis. Okay? All right. Okay. You got an obturator artery too. You can see right there, this artery. See it right there? The artery kind of come down to join it. What? See the artery right there? Come down to join right there. The artery come to join this obturator nerve. So that artery right there is obturator artery. See that? Okay. All right. So a whole bunch of things right here. Look. What are we talking about here? What's this one? This is a very unique one right here. What's this one? This one is Dr. Steffren's, the water park tubing, right? See right here. What's right there? That's a deep ring. Okay. What's right there? That's the inguinal canal. Okay. See right here. See right this guy right here. What's this one? Spermatic cord. Okay, so you see this one? Look at it. Let's look at the pink one right there. Boom, 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 boom. Travel, 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 and then go all the way to there. Look at the color, right? Can you see the color? The same color, same color, same color right there too. Same color. Travel, travel, travel. Inside, the inside, the inside. Okay, come out. Come out there, and then go all the way to right that spot right there. Okay, so this one right here too. They're going to go to where? They say right here, that's gallbladder. Not gallbladder, I'm sorry, bladder. That's rectum. Look at rectum. Okay, between them. Behind this, right? Behind this bladder, we have prostate. On top of prostate, you have seminal vesicles. So that basically that right here, that guy, which is Dr. Stephens, gonna inject into seminal vesicles. So seminal vesicle, and then give it rise to what? The ejectory duct. The ejectory duct dump those sperms into the urethra, and then waiting for signal to get out. All right. So basically, I think that's it for this part.